What is up, you guys? Shiz back with the third demo I downloaded from ID at Xbox, Sable. Not doing webcam today. It's kind of a hassle right now, but I did get some new parts for a computer, so it's going to take a bit. Because right now, mostly all my streaming, capturing and stuff like that is going on through my Service Book, which I mainly use for Photoshop, so I can illustrate and stuff like that. It's fine, but you know, in terms of processing power, it could be a lot better. So, anyways, that's gonna take a while before I could start doing a lot more cool stuff. But I am enjoying just playing and recording things and kind of just talking through. It's actually been kind of a relaxing experience, and yeah, so anyway, we're gonna check out Sable. So yeah, the other two that I played were Tunic and Lake. So if you haven't checked those out, definitely check them out. Tunic is a game I've been waiting for for a long time. Lake I had only found out about at E3, and I genuinely enjoyed playing it. I had a lot of fun. It was pretty calming experience. I was getting invested in the stories. And now Sable, I've seen, I think, before this E3, but I don't really know much about it. I think maybe what I've heard is that like it's kind of like Journey in a way, but I feel like, you know, a lot of people say that about things. But I remember the art style is kind of cel-shaded, so that's my frame of reference of it. In terms of where the story's gonna go and what the gameplay is exactly like, I don't really know too much. I just know it looks awesome. So whoa. Okay, for a second I thought I was having frame rate issues or something like that. But that just seems to be how it that's their that's their style of what they're going with. A lower frame rate. Okay, whoa. Having some issues with the camera movement already, but pretty cool. I don't think you could take. Can you take fall damage? Oh, it's because it's inverted. Is there a way to? What? Isn't it? I don't know. It feels like it is. Huh. Okay. I don't know. Something just fell off. Okay. That's. Press L to crouch. Ooh. I'm digging the color palette so far. That red and kind of like teal, that carmine red and tealish color. Definitely something I enjoy. I think it's one of my favorite color combos. Though at this point, it's kind of generic. Or not generic, just common enough. Like, enough people have done it. Kind of like the, they're like blue and pink that a lot of cyberpunk-esque things go for. And by common, I mean more like in illustrative work. I see a lot of stuff with things like that. Though I've told myself not to be too eager. It's all I can do not to race up to Driss. Sorry, that was a weird... Driss is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately, but now I strongly suspect that he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful or has some custom feature. What will its name be, I wonder? How fast will it go? Will my legs feel sore or will I get used to it? Driss turns with a bit of a start. Driss. Sable, hello. Oh. I thought that was him talking to me the whole time. Hello, how are you? I was told you have something special for me. Jody sent me to speak with you. Let's keep it, let's keep it. I asked Driss how he is. I'm well. I let it hang there a moment, but I can't do it. I'm too keen, and the words spill out. I asked Driss if he might possibly maybe have a bike for me. Your bike! He yells it like it's an idea he just had. Your bike. Yes, of course, right. Yes, your bike. That I prepared for you, because today is your gliding. Yes. Yes, of course, right. Yes, I do have that. My blood runs cold. Has he forgotten? By which I mean I arranged it for you in a, well, it's sort of a tutorial for you. Okay. Did you forget? I'm telling you, I didn't forget. I just made different arrangements. You see, Sable, before one can own their own bike, they must prove that they can ride a bike by taking a test ride on a different bike. I think about it and find I've never heard of that part of the gliding, but Driss does seem earnest, sort of. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test. Driss gestures to the sand cutter at his side. It's quite old and a little shabby, a tester if I've ever seen one. What's the bike's name? Driss seems scandalized. That's a bit personal, don't you think? Just sand cutter will do for now. Youngsters these days, always asking questions. Now ride the bike through the ring and back. And here's some advice for you, my young glider. Don't fall off. When you're not riding it, your hover bike will appear as a blue icon on your compass. Is that hookah? Can I zoom in? It kind of look like hookah. Dímelo, papito. Okay. Let's get on the bike. Hold on. The compass. Okay, this... Okay. Alright. I wonder how far... oh, okay, we got some pop-ins. I should speak to Driss. Is it on fire, or was that already there and I just didn't see it the first time? I mean, this feels alright. And it says press A to strafe. You don't even have to accelerate, you could just... Okay. Oh, I'm not accelerating anymore. Okay. I return to Driss, who somehow manages to seem caught off guard despite knowing I was coming. Sable, congrats. How was your first pre-glide ride? Any strange rattles? Unexplained hissing? Small fires? What do you mean fires? Surely you'd notice if you were on fire, even a little bit. Was that a possibility? Well, obviously it didn't happen, so I think we're fine. Driss, is this bike dangerous? Well, he doesn't finish. Have you already been by Hilal? Hilal? Hilal. Oh, right. Am I not getting a bike? Well, you're getting the use of this sand cutter. That's something, eh? You can borrow it to run your little errands. My little errands? And Hilal's got something to show you, too. Help you out with more of that, mobility you're after. With my confidence in this exercise only slightly tarnished, I thank Driss very much for his help and his bike, and I depart for Halal. Quest complete. Slicing sands. Nice. Alright, so far... Oof. So far, the dialogue is nice. Are you Hilal? I ask why there's such an interest in beetles in the first place, only to regret the next 2 minutes. Oh god, no, please. At least she's enthusiastic about something. Okay, good. I thought it was gonna be a wall of text for 2 minutes. Like Undertale and stuff like that have done that. Nice, okay. I can feel Jadi smiling behind her mask, just as I know she can feel the teeth-bearing little grimace behind mine. I'm nervous, and she's softly, sweetly amused. In her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about. You know, you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? I'm not worried. I know. And yet... I shrug, but any attempts to act casual are fruitless. The movement is jerky, because the frame rates, and I don't think I've ever been more aware of my little shoulders. She laughs. I mean it. But I do know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you've started, and then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat. You were so afraid. Your hands were like little claws gripping onto me. I feel the memory in my fingers. But then I promised you it was going to be all right. I told you how much I had loved riding my bike as a young woman, and how wonderful the wind felt through fabric. Suddenly there you were. You sat down. You leaned forward and put those little grasping claws on the handles, and you were off. And I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand. Look at her. She can do whatever she wants. Jadi reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask. And you can, Sable. I take a breath. I think I'm ready. I don't know where to start. I think I'm ready. I thank Jadi for the encouragement and tell her with a nod that I think I'm ready. I know you are, so let's get you started. You'll need to talk to Hila and Driss. Driss should already have made the arrangements for your bike, and Hila will share something, well, let's say as useful as it is fun, I think I might suspect... Sorry, I'm still doing I think I might suspect what Jadi's saying, but I stay quiet. And after that, I suppose we'll see you off. I'll be back soon. What if I chose the wrong path? I asked Jadi what will become of me if I choose the wrong path. There are no wrong paths, Sable. Or right ones. I'll be glad if you chose to stay with the Ibexi. But, truth be told, I'll be glad no matter what. So long as you're happy. Whatever you decide, you do so with my blessing. So don't try using me as an excuse to come home early, eh? She knows me. Now, go speak with Halal. I'll be there to see you off. And speak to Driss as well. I've told him to arrange your bike with Sizo. Sizo? Probably Sizo. But you know how he is. I have something to give you. A compass to help you on your journey. It's the same one I use on my gliding. An artifact, you might say. Okay, so we just got the compass, so I definitely did it out of order. I didn't know that. Whoops. I take the device in my palm. It fits naturally there. Perfectly weighted and crafted. Each component sliced together with incredible, satisfying precision. Thank you. Go on. It's nearly time. That was my attempt at an old lady voice, because you know she tiny, so she hold compass. The ceremony. So I have 2 markers. I need to talk to Halal and Driss. Well, I already talked to Driss. That dialogue was really nice. Yeah, I don't know. That was really nice. Like it felt sweet and genuine. I don't know anything about these characters yet, and yet I I don't know. I felt that nice kind of warmth and bond between them. So that was nice. That was well done. Um, as I approach Hilal, they give an enthusiastic wave. I've always appreciated Hilal's verve, verve and vigor, and on a day like this, I'm ready to match it with a touch of nerves for balance. Sable, take this. Hilal hands me a small, round stone. As it nestles into my palm, I feel a warmth not borrowed from Hilal's hand, but emanating from within. I run my thumb over it and find it softly electric, like static on cloth. What is this? Thank you. I didn't bring anything for you. Oh, I like that. Hilal gives a tinkling laugh. Oh, Sable, you can make up for it when you return someday. What I've just given you is a gliding stone. What do you feel? I tell Hilal that I feel connectedness, fuzziness, electricity. I'm going to say electricity because I said that before. Then you're doing it right. What you feel in that stone is openness. I look at the stone. It seems quite closed. Okay. Gliding stones are vessels for the perpetual. They suck up its power like little sponges and hold it there for you to channel. Right now it's empty or dormant and waiting for you to fill it up. I ask how I can do this. Take it to the temple ruins at the edge of the canyon. You'll be able to activate it there. Hilal claps their hands twice and bobs a little. I appreciate their good mood at a time like this. Come back to me once that's done. I want to hear all about it. Okay. Head over. Oh, whoop. Hut! It's like Link. Hut! Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that turn in the air. Whoa. Okay. Is it still telling me to talk to this guy? Or is it just a Rowan? Oh, okay. I'm not gonna... I do have to... What? Wow, that was a float. Just ask me a series of increasingly strange questions before I make an excuse to take my leave. Okay. I hope I didn't mess this up. I need to complete Whoa. Where's my bike? Alright. I already did the dress thing. Oh. Jotty. Jotty is like a memory. No. Hello, little glider. It's so strange getting called that. That's big glider to you. I like that. I tell Jotty I'm actually a big glider. She laughs. You're right. You are. Sable, noted adult and big glider. I'll keep it in mind. Yeah, respect me. Respect my name. And then get these fumes. Jesus. I almost killed Jotty. The f is that? Not the rock. The whatever was flying in the distance. I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Yeah, if you've been watching me do Famicom Detective Club, you know that I always try to do some voices terribly. So yeah. At the very least, my old lady voice is consistent, so it sounds like no, it doesn't sound like that. It sounds like this, like there's a butterscotch stuck or I have the accent of somebody I don't know from the Midwest or Rhode Island. I don't know. I don't really know places that well. I only know New York accents and like a Boston accent. You know? Okay, cool. I was able to drive up this high. I don't think I can go anymore. Is it still the right spot? Yes. Another game, bro. 3 games in a row. Pretty relaxing music. Let me run. I mean, Lake did have some radio music, which I didn't get a copyright strike or anything like that, so that was cool. But I think when I do play that game, whoa, oh no. Okay, so you definitely can't take fall damage. But wow, okay. I love how the colors just got really flat right now for it being dark. That's awesome. 22. Okay, I'm gonna assume that's the time on the bottom, so it's 10 o'clock at night. And they work on a 24-hour clock, I'm assuming. I'm burnt. That's my stamina ran out. The stone thrums like the beat of a heart as I approach the altar. Am I afraid? Exhilarated? Or maybe it feels right. Feels right. I'm ready for Rohana to know me. I'm ready to know myself. I feel her curiosity in the sacred place. I know I'm in her sight. What is that little orb? Oh. Whoa. Okay. Okay, Scarlet Witch. I was gonna say Jean Grey, but I don't even know if that makes sense. The hell? Oh. Wow. She's really lucky her feet were all in the square. Or else that's it. Would have had to get robot feet. It would have been like that movie. What is it called? Like Elevator or something? It's on Netflix. I think it's like Brazilian or I think it was filmed in Brazil. If not, it was filmed in like Spain or Portugal because I think they were speaking Portuguese. Where like it's a jail with the elevator in the middle that like delivers food. Oh, what the hell is that? Okay. What was? Sound like she was dying. Can you not? Okay, just climb. Oh yeah, if I was paying attention, yeah. Whoops. Over here talking about her feet getting chopped off. Okay, I know how to glide. Oh god. Okay. I was trying to go for a jump. Nice. Okay. Alright, I gotta get over there. I really like these colors, man. Like, it's not saturated at all. It's kind of muted pastel colors. Okay, Laura Croft. Whew. Nice. Oh, and I guess there's no limit on the glide like there is with stamina. I think it just runs it. What is this? Oh, and I could climb it. Nice. Great. It's actually kind of Honestly, this was messed up. I shouldn't have done that. Climbing all over like what was I gonna say? I totally blanked. Just climbing all over like statues and stuff. Disrespectful. Disrespectful. Super rude. Where's my car? Show Hilal the activated gliding stone. Nice. Now which way is it? Okay, yeah. Bang! Just sets on fire completely. What? I don't know why I thought. Okay, thought there was gonna be an opening in there. So I know in some of the other videos, I think either the tunic video or the lake video I was talking about, it's having a busy week coming up, so I am filming this a few days after I had actually filmed the other stuff. I was focused on my interview, and I ended up getting the promotion at work, so the time paid off. It's been a long time coming. Oh, it's 4 a.m. now. Oh, what's all that? Okay, let me get my butt back to the where I gotta go. Oh, there's a staircase right here. This is where I should have come from. But yeah, so I'm excited. Hopefully I still keep. Okay, just get off the bike. Get off the bike. Get off the bike. You know, hopefully I still get to maintain my same schedule, same shift. What am I doing? What am I? Get off the rock. Get off the rock. My goodness. But yeah, so that was just an update on that. If anybody cared. But that means I did get my glasses back. I left my glasses at work, so it totally makes it easier reading all this dialogue. Yeah, there we go. Let me just take a quick drink. Sorry, a lot of talking. This video is sponsored by water. Okay. When I return to Halal, it's clear they know what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them before I've even left. Isn't it incredible? How does it feel? Exciting, true freedom, strange, a little queasy, safe, like a warm hug. I tell Hilal that I feel almost embarrassed by the perpetual. Oh, I'm sorry, embraced. Wow, embarrassed. As I said, as I just finished saying, I got my glasses back and it's easier to read now. I tell Hilal that I feel almost embraced by the perpetual, warm and safe in my own little bubble. They swoon. Oh, that's such a nice way of describing it. Hilal's mood doesn't darken, but the sigh they let out holds a bit of sorrow. You're very lucky, you know. I miss it so much, that feeling just floating on the breeze. But I suppose it's best that it fades with age, huh? Or else I might never have come back from my gliding. I'd just be out there heaving myself into chasms. I'll heave myself into chasms for you. Is it really what you do? I wish we could all do it. I tell Hilal I'll throw myself into 1,000 chasms on their behalf, and they giggle. That's what I like to hear. I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that I've got the time to practice as much as they do. It takes really serious focus. Hilal laughs, even if there's a bit of regret in it. And I certainly haven't got that. Still, I suppose the gliding wouldn't mean much if it were all gains and no loss, huh? I think about that, but decide that there's already too much loss on my mind to consider it much further. I'm saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my childhood. To lose the perpetual is a sacrifice for another time. You're going to love it out there, Sable, even when you don't. My advice, try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about ritual and independence and all of that out there, but the world's an easier place if you put joy first. I thank Hilal for their advice and for their help, and tell them I'll miss them. It'll be over before you know it. A warning and a reassurance all in one. I say goodbye to Halal. Before I go, Hilal gestures toward the tower. It seems Saizo wishes to see me before I leave the clan. Whispering Stones, the ceremony. No, no, no. Okay. You know what? I'm committed. Is there anything on the... What is this? Oh, I like that sound. It sounds like... What? Okay, I'm never opening a box again. Also, it wasn't inverted, by the way. It just felt weird. Nope. Okay. I think sometimes when you're climbing, the cameras get weird. I think then it's then it's inverted. Okay, let's run. Okay, 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 okay. Never mind. That was, oh god. All right, a little tight on the camera work there. I keep forgetting it's X. Okay, this one had money. What is that over there? And there's people over there. I'm about to go over there. After I talk to Saizo. Saizo is an outclanner to the Ibexi. I hope it's Ibexi or not. It's Ibezi, but I'm gonna go with Ibexi. But I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall, and think of her more as a kind of distant relation to any sort of outsider. Machinists, I'm told, are given their posts, and by their training and their code must go to where they are needed. But Saizo has been among us so long that it's easy to forget it's an assignment for first and foremost. And as far as any of us are concerned, she is one of us. I think there is a perception among the other clans that the Ibexi are quite insular, or that our designation of Ibexi versus outclanners suggests some nervous othering of those who are unlike us. But in practice, such things are more the result of our nomadic nature. We seek to know who will travel with us and who we must leave behind, but all are welcome to join. And I'm always pleased that Saizo did. Wow, that was a lot of exposition. Sable, how do you do, clan child? I can only think of one thing. But now that I'm getting a bike, excited for my bike, a bit worried. Am I really getting a bike? Saizo has a throaty quality to her voice, and it rumbles through her mask when she laughs. She's quite a serious person most days, and I'm always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle. Yes, Jadi told me how excited you were. Saizo sniffs. She also told me Driss would be coming along to get your bike together, but I think he may have... I knew it. What? I hadn't meant to say that out loud, so I tell her I was just clearing my throat. I don't begrudge Driss his forgetfulness. Were I tasked with so many odds and ends, I might be just as scattered. And besides, this will be good for you. I want you to scavenge the hoverbike parts yourself. I'm gonna make my own hoverbike? That sounds like an adventure. Technically, shouldn't Driss do it? I tell Saizo I like the sound of that. A little adventure before my big one. It's more meaningful than you know. To bond with one's bike before it has taken form is more privilege than labor. Here, take this. Saizo hands me something. A navigator. This is a navigator. You can use it to mark waypoints on your compass. It should be useful in finding old parts. I asked Saizo where I might start looking. Our bikes are reborn in the ruined ships, in fragments spread apart. A good start would be the ship down there near the camp. Okay, so I'm guessing they're talking about that thing past the rocks. You'll find another up on the Great Rock, near the other side of the canyon. Okay, that's pretty far. And another behind the old dam on the hill. Okay, so this is a lengthy demo, but it's definitely going to stop before the big adventure. Use your navigator to mark that down if you need. You'll need to gather a control panel, power supply, and a calibrator. I'll be back before you know it. It's quite a lot of work. Did most gliders make their own bike? I'll be back before you know it. I'll tell Saizo I'll see her soon and head off in search of the components. Together we will create something something beautiful. I don't know, I accidentally skipped it. Okay, okay. Yeah, whatever that beat is, that's awesome. It's like nice and simple. The hell is that? Okay, based on the arch, I'm thinking that's the final location. Where the hell is the cursor? Oh. Couldn't even see it. Alright, I pressed A. So it better be there. Come back, come back, come back. Okay. Okay. Is it there? Nice, I got it. Wow. Okay, it's like one in the east, one in the west, and one in the south. Perfectly. Alright, before I do that, hold up. Okay, I can't climb on that, but... No, I meant to... Oh, God. I meant to do a jump first, but it looks like it makes no difference. The balloon was more fun than the person in it? Damn. I approached the cartographer. Ah, greetings, child. I saw you looking longingly at my great balloon. Oh, no, I thought they were talking about me. Quite a piece of work, isn't she? She really is. I nod enthusiastically. It really is an impressive vessel, however nervous I get imagining being up there all alone. I wonder if anyone's ever fallen off of one. I best not to ask right now. Well, good to meet you. And oh, I should introduce myself. I'm Jordan. Or, yeah. Jordan. I tell him I'm Sable. Suppose if you've come all this way to see me, it's probably a map you're after. Eh, Sable? I would love a map. I came to see the balloon. Sure, give me a map. Of course you would. That's 50... Okay. To my ears, it's a fair price for a map, but too expensive for a pre-gliding glider with empty pockets. Tell him I'll be back. I'll need to ask Jaddy for money. Farewell, child. Don't I have like... I have 40. Are you kidding me? I'm taking this with me. This is the one thing you can't climb? Okay. Alright, enough fooling around. Is that a person waving at me? Oh, no. Who are you? As she looks across the landscape, Zeki's shoulders sag a little. I wonder what she's thinking about. Something on your mind? Zeki's voice is weakly incredulous. I don't know how she's done it. That's Ilaria over there. Oh, is that her daughter up there? I follow her gaze to a little speck in the distance, which I now understand is her daughter Ilaria. Do you want me to get her back? She shakes her head. No, she's fine. I'll get her. I'm just... She shrugs. Parenting. I suppose I'll know more about that when I'm older. We have a short chat about nothing in particular. I say goodbye. I'm always doing everything backwards in this game. How I met... I met the child first and then the daughter. I mean, the mother. I said the child and then the mother. I can't speak. Alright, anyway. Where the hell's my bike? Oh, right there. How did I not see that? That's not one of them? No, I don't want that. I don't want the money. I'll probably find money at any of these other spots. So this is definitely gonna run over 30 minutes. Tunic was the only one that was under 30. So originally the series is called First 30 with Shiz whenever I'm doing like demos or anything like that, or checking out like free games, like the PlayStation Game of the Month or whatever. Um, but these demos, maybe I'll come up with a different name because it seems like 30 is a strict time limit. Um, and I don't want to like rush through things if I don't need to. So maybe I'll do like instead of first 30, maybe like first hit or something. I don't. Still, I gotta workshop it. There's nothing of use to be found on the ship, but I noticed a blinking light flashing on the dashboard of the cockpit. Push the button. A voice crackles from the machinery in front of me. It sounds like a recording. It's barely audible. Stop messing about with those buttons, you absolute idiot. Okay. Thank you. The distinct sound of someone slapping someone else's hand crackles out of the speaker. Sorry, Ramin. Concentrate. I don't think I have to remind you how much work it was to get this far. We're almost there. Alright, let's see if what that old machinist told us holds up. If not, there'll be hell to pay. Some sort of mechanical adjustment seems to be being made. I hear the sound of 3 clicks, buttons being pressed, perhaps. Okay, when I push this orange thing, pull that lever hard. Yes, Ramin. The sound of a click and a loud grunt before a snapping sound. Oh, on Rahana's mask. Not that hard. You've torn it out. Suddenly, the speakers are filled with static crackling and a low rumble that seems to gradually increase in pitch and frequency. And then the sound of someone cheering. It worked! We're flying! What sounds like an ungainly person dancing around on a metal surface plays out. Okay, let's focus. This thing is moving fast. We need to slow it down a bit. How do we do that, Ramin? Let me check what the machinist wrote down for us. A long pause, the whining static sound that started playing when the ship took off seems to be increasing in frequency. It sounds like the ship is picking up pace. Suddenly, what sounds like someone pulling and pushing on every button they can as quickly as possible plays out. Ramin? That lever you just ripped out, Toma. That was how we slow this thing down. We're going too fast. We're gonna crash. We need to try to... The recording cuts off there. Damn. Damn, that sucks for you guys. Where do I get the part that I need? Did I just do this for nothing? Okay. No, leave it alone. There's nothing to be found on this ship. Are you serious? Are you looking for a calibrator? I nod, and Saima looks gleeful. She's always been a mischief maker. You won't find it here. I've hidden... I've hidden it. You'll never find it. Never, never. You're a horrible child. Saima laughs off my irritation. I compose myself. I'm not going to give her the satisfaction. I'll give you the calibrator. I'll give it to you. But I want some beetles. Oh my god, this is the one I was talking to for 2 minutes about beetles? It's a fair trade, isn't it? Something you want for something I want. Beetles? I stifle a sigh. Perhaps some of the adults in the camp know where I can find some. And you pushed my bike out the way? You... Eat dust, kid. Eat dust. I am not doing that right now. What? You want me to collect beetles? Alright, maybe I'll fast forward to the next location. So, I'll see you there. Okay, I'm guessing I have to climb? I mean, obviously I have to climb. But, I meant like I didn't know exactly where the ship was. So maybe it's just... Okay, hold on. Okay. Alright, I just wanted to rebuild stamina real quick. Okay. Alright, we're doing it. I don't know if this is enough. Don't get tired. Damn. Oh, you mean the cliff over here? I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Yep. I would have been dead. If this was my gliding, I would have been dead. Oh, you telling me there was a whole front way to go? You're telling me I could have... Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. Oh no, oh no, 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 come on, come on, make it, make it, make it, make it. Oh, thank goodness. Maybe I shouldn't do the running jump. Okay. Hit. Ah. Ah. Yeah. Oh. Is this money? What? 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 How do you have a whole secret chest? What? Ain't no way. Okay. I'm so excited. I was like, yeah, I got my money. Okay. Okay, this is another chest. This doesn't have money in it. Look at this chest. This chest should have like $100,000. Cuts. Oh, a cache of 100 cuts made from metal harvest from crashed ships. They have holes punched through them. See, I was gonna say 100. Oh, there was money in there in the other one. It just didn't roll up. That's awesome. Okay, so I got mad at the other box for nothing. My bad. I know there's no fall damage. Actually, I don't know. I don't know that. Alright, we're gonna go to the dam next. Let's hit a loop in here. Ooh! Oh man. That would have looked sick. The camera didn't, you know. Did it eliminate my other markings? Alright, I'll see you guys at the dam. Okay. Nice. What's that sound? Is that my car or is that the dam? Okay. You got Noah's Ark in there? Haha, what a good joke. Is there even water for this dam? Or is this just from the before times? Nope, nope, nope. In the before times. Please be easy. That is such an ominous sound. No, no, get off the wall. Okay. Okay, get off the box. Unless there's... Okay. That is not what I meant to do. That is not what I meant to do. I meant to climb... I meant to jump more. Boom, 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 boom. You can't go up the ladder faster? Okay. Yeah, there we go. I probably didn't have to do all that, but I definitely messed up the jump the first time, so gotta be safe. What is that? Is that like a power cell? Is that... Is there a back way? Okay, so definitely not a combat game, as far as I know. I mean, so far they've shown absolutely nothing about a combat, so... Whoa. So I am, yeah, I'm guessing it is more like a journey type of thing. I'm gonna be honest though, I'm not gonna venture that way. I just want, you know what, let's just build my bike. Do I have to go that way? Is that what you're about to tell me? The color scheme reminds me... Are you serious? You made it! The color scheme reminds me of a game called Gris. I played it on my Switch. I beat it on there. Maybe I'll bring it to the channel. That was definitely a, like super heavy art influence type of game with some puzzles. Alright, it sounds dumb saying, oh, it's art influenced, blah blah blah. Video games are art, so I don't I didn't need to say that. But yeah, it's a super beautiful game. As far as I remember, it wasn't like super heavy on like combat or anything like that. Like there was powers that you had, but it was a nice story, enjoyable music and everything like that. So I think I bought the vinyl too. It's just, like I said, it's just nice. Anyway, let's do this stupid beetle thing. It's 10 o'clock. Are people asleep? Give me more money. Huh. Okay. Hey, bro. How do I... Umar is a man of few words, and he's nothing if... Okay. I'm gonna steal this bucket. Alright. I'm done playing around with the buckets. Bro, you didn't make my bike, so you better tell me how to catch a beetle. There's a nest of beetles just east of here. You can't just walk up to one and catch it, though. There's some seeds growing on the rocks around the nest. Drop a seed on the floor and the beetles will start eating it. Then you can sneak up and grab it. Oh my god. Okay. Is that from the east of here? Alright, that's a little bit more northeast, but okay. I guess it depends on which way I was standing. How far east? Do I need my bike? Yeah. Yeah. So the seeds are on the rock? What? Like Beatles in the city. Nope, I'm okay, okay. Alright, controls are acting weird right now. Is that the way up here? Are you serious? I can't just drive like from the back? Nope, okay. Damn it. Nothing easy. Nothing easy. Okay, so that's them. And where's the seed? Huh? Did you say he was on a rock next to... What the hell is that? Chum egg? What? Perfectly round and hard as a rock, these eggs seem to float with how light they are. There must be a good place to put these. What in the hell was that? Okay, that definitely wasn't the seed. It couldn't be the seed. There's no way. Yeah, no. About to just... Come on. Okay. Where the hell is the seed? I hate this kid. somebody like stalking me? $12. Climbed up here for $12. Where the hell? Oh, look, another chum egg. What the f is that? That looks so gross. Even the music thing is, it's like, it sounds like horrific. It sounds like horror. Oh my god. Okay. Nope, Nope. Oh, no, my god. So, I had to... Okay, I probably sounded like I was further back. I was laying back, I forgot. Yep. That's the freaking seed. I'm an idiot. But also, like... Am I? Come on. Bastard. You dang bastards. Those don't look like rocks. Those are not rocks. I'm about to beam that. That was terrible. Bro, go. I don't want it. I don't want it. Eat. Thank God it's over. That took me way too long. I needed to look up in a demo. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, up until that point I was really enjoying this. That was just a frustrating. Now I hate that kid even more. I'm gonna definitely hit the kid with the bike. She likes to play in the caves. Don't. No. No. You better not be. The cave better not be any deeper than what we've seen already. So I'm gonna mess that kid up. I could have drove. I don't know what I'm. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where's the cave? There is that friggin' brat. Simon starts to cry under her mask. You'll leave and you'll never come back. Hell no. She blows her nose and then wipes her hands on her tunic. Yara never came back after the last gliding. Aren't you sad? You were her friend. But no one's heard from her in years. Sima's voice trembles. You'll find her, won't you? Tell her to write to me. I miss her. I ain't doing nothing for you, kid. I get it. You didn't want me to leave because... I get it. Okay, I feel bad now. Psych, I don't care. What? Oh my goodness. Stop climbing. Stop. Get off. Hey, yo, get off. Hey, yo, get off me. Whoa. Oh my god. The way the stairs was moving, that almost made me throw up. Okay, just climb it. Climb it. You're gonna do it anyway. Where's the cartographer? Let me go buy a map. Dang, it's been a whole day and your mom still didn't get you? Greetings, child. I can't just give you the map for free. I have cuts. What? I have cuts. What? I hate you. I absolutely hate you. Now I'm not coming back to you. Just end the game. Just let me build my car. My bike. Sorry, it's not a car. It's a bike. I don't want to ask the old lady for money. Are you crazy? No. Stop. Get. I return to the parts. She waves me over with sadness, blah. Well done, Sable. Yes, this is everything we need. Are you ready to assemble a bike of your own? Yeah, let's just get it over with. Saiso relaxes in the workshop. It isn't that she's particularly rigid or anxious. Ordinarily. Sorry, I got distracted by something. But there's a certain calm beauty that one truly appreciates when Saiso's in her element. I wonder if it's this way for all machinists. What you must understand, Sable, is that the components you acquired, they fit together. They have always belonged to her. All we are doing is assembling her for what I nod and feels... Okay, I'm just trying to... At this point, I'm just trying to... Among my clan, we believe that machines have names. We will find this one's name together. No way. No way did it just do that. Gliding bike booster. Oh, I put it down? Where'd it go? Nice. Okay, I don't know how the parts that I put in the parts... Like, I don't know how those things equaled out to those things, but okay. Listen. She tilts her head a moment, leaning closer to Simoon. All at once, I know the hoverbike's name, Simoon. I say it in a whisper to let Saizo know. Simoon. Well done, Sable. What sort of name is that? What does it mean? Where does she want to go with me? Oh, does she want to go with me? Sorry. What does it mean? You should ask her yourself. Saizo looks entirely serious. The bike, to my enduring surprise, says nothing. I tell Simoon that I am eager to know you better, and Saizo looks quite proudly at the both of us. You are ready, then, for the gliding. May all the gods turn their faces from you, Sable. An odd blessing, perhaps, but Saizo is prone to such things, and I can read in her tone that it was meant quite sweetly. You must learn to listen to Simoon to care for her. Seek out my fellow machinists on your travels. They will teach you the art of machine whispering. Oh, and here, take this. It's a machinist badge. You'll meet plenty of my ilk on your gliding. Show them your worth, and they'll give you more badges. I thank Sizer twice for good measure, and give a bow. I am ready. Who is this? This sounds familiar. No, you're gonna let me drive the car. You're gonna let me fly the car. You're gonna let me fly the car. I didn't just Oh my god. Oh my god. How do you not let me How do you not let me just fly for like even 5 seconds? I at least expected to fly for 5 seconds. Oh my god. Well, that was Sable. I think it's a beautiful game. I love the art style, love the designs, love the music, the sound effects, everything. The dialogue, I love. The gameplay feels a little weird. I don't know if it's just because I'm playing with a remote. That I kind of got tired or burnt out from it once I started doing the Beatles thing. That just kind of felt unnecessary for the demo if you weren't gonna let me fly, especially, or glide. I'm sorry. Like, you could have just let me, just give me like a moment with it, you know? Let me have fun in the sandbox with it. But I get it. That's what the main game is for. So, if you enjoyed it, aside from, I know I complained a lot at the end there, but I did enjoy the first half of that. I'm not sure if this is a game I will end up getting. But yeah, I'll think about it some more. Again, loved a lot of the stuff, especially at the beginning. So we'll see. Anyway, hopefully it wasn't too negative at the end. But again, I have been Shiz of Broth Cindy. This was Sable, the demo. I think after this, I don't think I'm gonna do any more demos. But I will go back into finishing Famicom Detective Club. So expect some more of that probably tomorrow if you're seeing this on the day it launches, drops, whatever. But yeah. Till next time, you guys. This has been about an hour long. Maybe I'm gonna trim it down a bit. Yep. Peace.